Howdy, I'm Masterwork back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you how to get the for the season worthy, how to complete all your masterwork objectives. So now I'm gonna tell you, this is first off, this is gonna help mainly with enemies defeated, which is more than half of the callus. So as you see right now, I am running into the whisper mission, and now if you can see my weapon, I have Legend of Aquarius. Wow, that does no damage, but you see over here on my helmet I have heavy ammo finder on. Now it is suggested that if you are doing one for primary ammo, you could put on primary ammo finder. If you are doing one for heavy, put on heavy ammo finder. If you're doing one for special, put on special ammo finder. Now what will happen is there will be a room with a bunch of thrall. What you can do is basically farm these enemies if you don't know how to yet. Now this is where most people will complete their objectives. You don't have to go around kill things over and over again. That will take very long time, and here in a bit it can be very tedious when you're coming in here. It can be very annoying, but it will be tedious if you do it the other way as well, if you do it legit. Now what I would suggest is for you to bring a weapon like Recluse, an auto rifle, any auto rifle, since they've been buffed lately, and when you run out of ammo for either special or heavy, you can go ahead and switch that weapon and just mow enemies down. Now what I did for my Izanagi's Callus, for those of you who are wondering, Outlaw would have been a lot more helpful. Thanks Bungie for getting rid of that, but what I did was, since Izanagi's takes longer to reload now, I went ahead, shot my 4 shots, put the barrel in, and then like this, and then once it's put in, switch weapons and mow down anything that's close to me. So there will be times when it's just like no special ammo at all and this game hates you. Yeah, those times will suck indefinitely. They will suck. Or I mean definitely they will suck, not indefinitely. I'm okay. But I will begin there in a second. I am really just showing you how to get there if you don't know already, because I have a friend who has no idea how to get there. Because he's kind of, well, he does know how to get there, really, he didn't even complete the parkour portion of this whisper mission when we ran it with him. Now, if you're doing there are some that will be harder for you to complete, like the Soros Regime one, the Crucible one. You just have to go in the Crucible and kill 300 people. Auto rifles are buffed lately, so it should be easier for you to get those kills. Now, what I rocked was a sword, since, you know, for those of you who don't have Icarus Dash or Hammer Strike, a sword would be extremely helpful. Because sword nowadays, they basically chain shots. They don't stop. They're not just like 3-hit combos. They're as many combos as you want to hit. So that would be really helpful. Now, as you can see here, I am coming to the room. In the back of the room, here, there's an opening space. Now, what you do with shotguns, like I have here, over here, wait till they come, and then shoot. Now, if you're a Warlock, placing down a rift would be really helpful, but as you saw there, I just died. Now, what could prevent that? Well, if you're a Warlock and you want to prevent it, switch to Middle Tree Dawn Blade, which is basically Well Radiance. Now, when you have it on, trust me, you will have super a lot, but you will not be casting it a lot if it's a roaming super. Now here for this, you want to jump up and reload. blast, blast, jump up, reload. Now, Lord of Wolves, I also did it here. Well, Lord of Wolves is a lot more faster for those of you who are trying to get the Catalyst. This is basically the only place you'll ever come for a Catalyst. Now, this video might be a bit long, and as you can see, it's a lot more easier if you do rock heavy ammo finder or special ammo finder, because before I didn't rock it before, and I ran out of ammo constantly. Over half the mission, I use a recluse. That's not what you will be wanting. And you see, want to do this. I know this video might be a bit long. I definitely will stammer a lot. Forgive me, but here, as you can see, I have not run out any heavy ammo yet. I'm about to soon, or not. But the finder will definitely help you. Now, if you're a hunter, maybe Blade Barrage would do best. Tether, anything to slow down the thrall. If you can slow down the thrall or keep yourself alive longer, it would be great. As you drop down, the thrall will be spawning, and really that's almost it. That's it. Really nothing much you can do about all this. They will disappear after a time frame if it gets too, if it's been too long for them. And I'm playing a warlock, which most of you can probably tell. And see, if you use something like Rose, a hand cannon, it doesn't kill fast enough. If you really can't handle any longer, jump up as high as you can. Now, what I do have an exile that's really helpful, not really, but can be helpful, is Lunafaction boots. Now, even if you are in a rift, these guys will tear you up if you stay in there too long. Now, Lunafaction boots, what it does is basically increase your reload speed. This can be helpful for things like Izanagis that don't really have that much of a reload speed, or rather reload speed is really slow. Now, if you come over here and you're surrounded like this, well, place it down, they all disappear. And one thing I would like to mention is I'm not sure when you guys are watching this. Could be anywhere, anytime really. But I found that with using Izanagis, I don't know if it will be a good idea or not. Maybe you can, oh shoot, maybe you can switch to one gun and then just use the next. Like while it's reloading, make sure the clip is stuck in, and then you just go ahead and hit the boss with more damage. I don't know if that would help. I don't know. It's up to the professionals, because really, I'm not an expert on this. I know of this room for a while, and this room is very helpful. Now, if we just come up here and check the thing, I'd probably die here, but you see it's 10%. That's a lot more than it usually is, and this catalyst seems to be slightly wrong. If you're lucky, your catalyst, it won't take too long for you to complete. Meaning it would only take one whisper mission. If you're even more lucky, 10 minutes. But most catalysts, you won't be that lucky, especially if it's a heavy one. Most likely take about 2 or 3 whisper missions. If it's an energy one, it would most likely take, you would do 50%, but it really depends on the amount. Now, I think it was the Sunshine, I don't know. There are things like the Sunshine that's extremely hard, so with special circumstances, in Risk Runner you have to kill them with the perk on, or the explosion. Now, what I did for that is pretty simple. I wait till they all clustered up right here, the same thing you would do for a shotgun, and then I went ahead and shot one, and they all exploded. That's basically what happened. And after that, oh god, see, get ganged up, they kill you. But after that, well, for Risk Runner, you would have to damage yourself with arc. that one's a little bit more difficult to pull off, but it is what it is. And yes, it can be very tedious when you have to just you can only grenade yourself. You can also use something like Wendigo on yourself. Wendigo doesn't really kill unless it's directly under you. And I'm not making a very good job of it, but you do not usually die if you keep coming back here to throw. Just keep spawning, keep getting more ammo. And, well, if you don't have them all gathered up like this, you will eventually be able to do it. And if they have like only a few gathered up, that's not really progress. The main problem with me right now, you see, is because I have them all gathered up. I'm dying a lot. I'm not getting enough ammo. There are all ways you can fix that. And simple ways to fix that is don't get too greedy. You get too greedy, you die. So yeah, hope you guys found this video informational. It was kind of long, kind of stammered a bit, but you know, you can, if you're just here to find out how to get Masterwork, why are you still here? Like, why are you still here? I don't understand. But yeah, hope you found this informational. Anyways, see you next time. Bye bye.